Okay, so I think I'm about 7 hours in. Just did a little more, but just for the record, to keep this sort of, it's really becoming a video journal of the experience going. I decided to go back to somewhat of the initial area and poke around. And one thing I did do is finally go encounter the main first boss. And was definitely the first boss, Margit or whatever. And I could probably beat him now, but I'm a little weak, so it would take a lot of dodging, and I would really have to spend some time getting my act together timing wise, and I just don't feel like doing that right now. But yeah, he's pretty cool, definitely. And so after a bunch of tries with that, just to feel him out, I decided to poke around. I found the catacombs and a very entertaining boss there that I did beat. And that, I poked around some more. I found a telescope. I looked through one of those for the first time. I found the map of that initial area. I have, I think, it's either 2 or 3 other maps already anyway, of surrounding areas. And yeah, so just making some slow progress. I think I'm around like level 18 or 19. Enjoying it. I'm starting to get to where I want to make some progress, but I did definitely notice, once you go into some of these main areas, things get a lot more traditional Soulsy, and I like that it's kind of like they have their curated, designed areas within the open world. So it almost, even though we have a hub, it makes the open world like this big, expansive hub between experiences. So I do like that, I think. There's room for iteration and improvement big time here. So if they continue with this particular formula, I can only imagine how amazing it could get as they figure out how to maybe curate and intentionally design even more of the open space. If they do go down that road, that's the road I'd like to see to some degree. Although when it's that big, you need some space. Yeah, and there's all these little details. You keep learning more. I got that physic flask. I've got more options there. I finally put a mixture together. I haven't really used it yet, but I did engage with that to try to wrap my head around it. It seems pretty straightforward, and once you have more options, it's a pretty useful additional potion or flask. Let's see where the next round takes me.